So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east, always into the east.
Hey guys, Takahmasak here, and welcome to Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. This is the expansion set, or the expansion set is included with my version here. God, I had to dig through. My Diablo 2 case has not survived very well. Plus, Plus, you might have noticed with the cinematics in the front, I'm having a hell of a time getting those to work properly. What you saw is the best I could get it. Ever since this new tower I got that has Windows 10, I have not been able to get any old school game I used to like to work properly. I mean, this one works, but the cinematics are all kind of funky. If you guys want to look it up, I will leave what the video is called in the video description, so if you want to go look it up, and other people have it already in decent full screen mode, but I really tried. I wanted to at least put it on there. But, so yeah, I'm going to get pretty much right into it here. We have 6 classes to choose from. You get the, in the original Diablo 2, you had the Amazon, Necromancer, Barbarian, Paladin, and the Sorceress. And then included with the Lord of Destruction, you have the Assassin, which I've never really played, so I don't know anything about the Assassin. And you also have the Druid, which I really don't know a whole lot about the Druid either. So, just really in the interest of I was going to say in the interest of getting through it fairly quickly, I was going to take either the Barbarian or the Sorceress. The Sorceress can really get through the game at a semi-reasonable pace, just absolutely murders bosses. But I think I would like to do... Oh dear, I don't know, so many choices. If you want a little bit of a description, the Amazon can be a melee fighter or a ranged fighter. She can throw spears, she can be up close with a lance or pike, or she can be what's called a boazon, as it says, use bows. Again, I don't know much about the Assassin. The Necromancer... Can I click on him? There we go. He... Just like it says, he's basically a summoner, and he has a lot of curses and stuff he can do to amplify his damage. That's actually one of the skills, called Amplify Damage. The Barbarian is kind of... I don't want to say he's a replacement of the Warrior, but I guess you could call him that. So, yeah, he's just the tank, and he has a lot of HP, can dish out a lot of damage, but not so much on the magic, I guess. All these guys really have their strengths. The Paladin, another melee, get in close and chop. Every time I play through the Paladin, it could be just because I suck. It takes me ages to get through the game, so I really don't want to choose the Paladin. The Sorceress, as you might expect, just pure elements, lightning, fire, and ice. I don't know anybody who really does fire too much, or lightning. I don't see... Even when I used to play on Battle.net back in the day, there used to be not really anybody that would choose those two, just because ice is so destructive. There is one particular lightning skill that's really helpful. And again, with the Druid, I think he's kind of like... He can summon a little bit. He seems to kind of be a jack of all trades. So, maybe I'll just let this choose for me. Let us do, on this die I got from some weird game. So, I will number this 1 through... Okay, whatever. Oh, stay on the desk. So, it wants me to do... I rolled a 1, which is going to be the Amazon. So, oh god, I don't want to play the Amazon, but I will. I will let the die speak. Let us name her... why would you unselect expansion character? I don't know what that would do. Hardcore, if you select a hardcore character, it's just like you expect from like Terraria or Minecraft. If you die, that's it. Your character is gone forever. So we will name her, I don't know. We'll name her Janelle because it's the first name that came to mind. So let us get our groove on. Oh, why do I have to be the Amazon?
Good day.
Well, hello, Warrive.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began.
Damn those recent troubles.
No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again.
Sure, that's not true.
I don't know if I believe that. But a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside.
It's usually a sign
Until
of something.
it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive, then I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Oh, sure, why not? In every town, you're going to have your private stash here, which holds all of your gold. I still think the game, even if it's in the stash, the game will take a cut if you die. So just keep that in mind. You have all your various equipments here. It's pretty straightforward. 2 rings, an amulet, armor, belt, boots. Here, let me turn down. This sounds absurdly loud, even though it isn't. Good lord. The music isn't bad, but my speakers, man, these things blast out some frickin' sound for some reason. So yeah, all of that, you can have 2 different sets equipped at the same time, so if you want to switch back and forth, you can do that. Which I think, yeah, the W key does that.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around.
Wow.
Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Ondario.
Well, son of a bitch. That was one of the classes, if you guys didn't watch the Hellfire walkthrough, that was one of the classes we could have chosen, but I did not go that route. So, yeah, Charcy, like she said, she's the blacksmith of the shop, or of the little camp here.
What you need?
Everything has, I mean, it's pretty well sorted out. And if you need to repair, you can just repair everything instantly in 1 click. It's based on, everything has a durability, so, well, except for this, apparently. The durability is 12 of 12 of the shield. I have 0 gold right now. Hello! I'm just going to walk right through you, that's no problem. Chicken? Oh, chicken! Chase the chicken! Alright, that's enough of that. Hey, buddy.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
Oh, really?
A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy.
No.
All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
So you only expect me to live for 2 days, essentially, is what you're saying.
Good day.
And also included in every town, there's somebody that has the gamble feature. What that is you just... Okay, here's a quilted armor. It's unidentified. It'll have random stats after you purchase it. Unfortunately, you can't see what they are until afterwards. So. I'm not going to do the gossip. I mean, maybe I will here and there, but I'm not going to do a lot of that. Hey, girl, even though I'm a girl.
Well. I never expected to see an Amazon in these lands. You're very brave to have come here. Many of my fellow sisters have fallen under some dark spell, and if you're not careful, you may fall prey to it as well.
Is she an Amazonist? What do you have to say? Anything?
When I was very young, Akara told me tales of the Amazons' fearlessness in battle, and of their skills with spears and bows. I like to think we rogues have much in common with you Amazons.
Oh, well, fair enough. I guess we're friends. I already have a friend! Hooray!
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel.
That bitch!
Still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Hooray!
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness.
Okay.
Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
The Great Eye! Oh, God. Well, at least you have a cow, which doesn't... Okay, can I do that again? No, I can't. I do have stabby sticks, so at least there's always that. If you hit tab, it'll bring up the map, and there's also a waypoint in all of these areas. Once we get to these areas, we need to be on the lookout for a waypoint so we can just warp directly back to town. Just like the first game, there are scrolls of Identify, which, if you remember from Hellfire, there will be items that will be... I believe they're still blue in Diablo 2. It's been a little while since I played Diablo 2 also. But this will show you whatever stats it has, and the Scroll of Town portal will, just like it says, open up a portal that goes straight to town. So that's pretty much all for the NPCs in here. So let us go and stab stuff. Chicken? Chicken?
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
With my giant stabby stick! Hey, a skill shrine, which is completely useless right now. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, one thing I do want to do, set players to 8. Okay, what this does is, in BattleNet, when you're the only person in the game, it's kind of set to a default difficulty, and as more people joined the game would progressively become more difficult, the enemies would have more HP, and do a little bit more damage, but you would also get an additional bunch of experience for doing so, for murdering these guys. So what that does is I just set it to there being the maximum amount of people, so I set it to pretty much the hardest difficulty setting, I guess you could say. It's not really cheating or anything, in my opinion, because it doesn't really help you other than gaining experience, but you're going to take a buttload of extra damage, especially at bosses. So what we have here, I found a large charm, and keep it in your inventory to gain the bonus, but I can't gain a bonus if I don't know what it is. So we'll right-click, and right-click the Scroll of Identify, and we get 7 to attack rating, which is just about useless, and I can't even use it until level 5. If you hit Q, it'll open up your quest log, and if you really want to, you can hear the speech again, but we don't need to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I have absolutely 0 skills right now, so what the skill shrine does is increases all your skills by 2 levels, but like I said, if I don't have any skills, there is 0 points. Money! One of these buttons here, okay, holding an Alt will highlight everything on the floor, which is very, very helpful. And every now and then there's clickable stuff out in the world. Somebody had stuffed 5 gold pieces inside of their bed. Hello! Yeah, as you can see, it takes a significant number of more hits to kill these guys. Ew. If you do it outside the town like I did, there's a little bit of... I don't know what to call it, but there's like a radius around me where the monsters have, like, most likely already spawned. So they're, hey, can I click it? There we go. Click! So they've already spawned, so they're already set to the player's 1 difficulty there. Hey! Alright. This is the experience bar right here, hidden above this yellow bar. The yellow bar is your stamina, so you can run in Diablo 2. Imagine that. I think it's set default to run, but if you want to walk and recover a little bit of your stamina, you do need to stop and wait for it to start going up, I believe. Hey, done of evil already. Let us murder this.
I hear foul creatures about.
You do! Now, when you're fighting these bastards, you kind of need to watch out for Shaman, which is this guy down here. As you can see what he just did. We don't want to be dealing with that. I could put in my level. Stabby stick, go! Ooh. Light mana potion. There's, just like Diablo 1, again, there are good mods and there are bad mods to items. So obviously anything called damaged, low quality, dead rogue, we don't want anything to do with that. Now with more flies. Okay, what I want to do, press... No, right here. That looks different. I wonder if they changed that in some manner, but... So... It's kind of separated already. Strength is your attack damage, dexterity. I believe dexterity also does a little bit of attack damage, but not as much as strength. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this, and I'm really not super familiar with the Amazon, but I think I already know what I'm going to do with the Amazon. So I'm going to put a bunch of dexterity for now. I want to do strength later. Mana Shrines here will completely recover your MP. Excuse me. Pardon me, demon. I need to stab your shaman. Stab him with extreme prejudice. Now you kind of see what these guys do too. If you kill one, they'll kind of back away and regroup, and then they'll all come after you again. Yeah, we leveled up already again. And if I recall correctly, if you don't have an item, like I don't have armor, the first thing you pick up, I think it'll automatically equip it. So yeah, you can see my character changed very little. So I guess 6 defense, even though the durability is low, is much better than 0 defense. Anything that's gray like this, there's going to be a lot of explaining. So anything that's gray is called a socketed item, and as we find gems around in the world, we can put those in, and the gem will say what kind of bonus it will add. I'm getting massive piles of 1 gold. Stabby! Stabby! This is going to take a while, isn't it? So if anybody's watching this before I get too far into it, do you want me to continue on players 8 like it is, or do you want me just to set it at 1? Does anybody not care? Because I don't think I really care. I'm playing it more for fun, so, you know, whatever. It might take me about 400 episodes to get through this, but you know what? Get through it we shall. So I think what I want to do for this episode is... Stabby! So I'm using a javelin right now. Hey, there's a chipped amethyst. Actually show that off. Hey. And anything that can be socketed is... Or the things that can be socketed is everything except for rings and amulets. Those 2 things I don't believe can ever be socketed. So, as you can see, if I were to put this onto the shield, it would give me 8 strength, which I guess isn't too bad right now. What is it? It's 5 defense and 4. Might as well, shit. Plus it turns it a lovely shade of purple. Look at that purple shield. We are styling. Hey, we have Yeti Man. Excuse me. You need a stabbies? You see my hot belt down here, right here. Pressing those keys will use whatever item you have. Now, I don't even recall in Hellfire, I thought things worked immediately. But as you can see in Diablo 2, it kind of made that my health bar down here. You saw it was like a see-through, transparent red. That is how much it's going to recover. So my HP is not there yet. Whatever is solid red, like it is now, that is where my HP is. So if anything just pounds me in the face as I'm slowly recovering, it's not that slow, I suppose. But as I'm recovering, I'm just going to die. So. Same thing with your MP there. Alright, now the only thing I do want to pick up that's cracked, or any shade like that, are the wands, like you saw there. But let me get rid of this schmuck first. I'll get a stamina potion. Where'd it go? So, cracked wand. The reason I want to pick these up is because these give... It's nothing I'm ever going to use, but it gives these bonuses to your skills. So, +1 dim vision and amplify damage are both necromancer skills. It says... Yeah, necromancer only. It'll add that many skill points to that skill. So, it's helpful for those classes, but they also sell a lot better typically than the average magical items that we're going to find. So that is the deal with that. Where else do I have to go? Another thing we can do when we have javelins is we can chuck. Meh. 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 Eat! You are a very large target, but like I said, or I don't think I said, there are a limited stack of these things. They're not super hard to come by. I should be using this. What is it? Yeah, the throw damage is significantly more, but you're obviously going to be going through them and have to spend the money to replenish them, or purchase them again. I don't think you can replenish, as far as I remember, unless they've added something new since I've last played. Which very well could be the case. Take the spear, zombie! Feel the wrath of Pointy Stick. Hopefully later in life I can get Pointy Stick. You know, I have not been putting in any skills, so let us do that momentarily after I get rid of you. So I think you can either go javelin, spear, or bow and crossbow. I think I'm going to go... Every time I used to play this, I used to just do the bow Amazon, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to give the spear Amazon a try, because why the hell not? Oh, shut up. Yeah. Go, Stubby Stick! Well done, sir. Well done. Stop it. I think I should... No. Oh, yeah. Ooh! Very nice. Once more of damage! Let us slowly stab you in face and kneecap. Because that is how we do. I think I'm just going to finish this quest. I don't even know how long I've been recording, honestly. But I'll finish this quest up, and then I'll go back to the rogue encampment to get our reward. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go over here. You are very slow. So let us take a look. We can get Critical Strike, which is very nice. A chance to do double damage. Inner Sight I don't care too much about, but I think, as you can see, there are prerequisites. Like, I can't get this skill without at least putting 1 into Critical Strike. And yeah, I do want some. Let's see. Lightning Strike. So I think those are throw skills, right? Magically enhance, leave your trail of poison. Yeah, these are all javelin. I want to go spear. Oh, so these are both. What is rattling? Good lord. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to go... Oh, I didn't want to do that, but, well, whatever. So we can set that to a hotkey, so F5, and we can start... doing a little more damage, as long as I have the mana to go... That did not do what I wanted it to do. There we go. I like to have at least one slot for mana potions. Just because that is how I roll. Hello! You want a Starbuns? Where you going? You come get your Starbuns. Ooh. You cannot defend, or you cannot attack against Purple Shield. I know the difference between attack and defend. God. Yeah. Behold, Stabby Stick. Damage. Ooh, hey. Corpse Fire, as this little blue guy is, he is a kind of like a miniature boss type monster. All of his minions, which will be indicated, as you see, it says zombie minion and zombie regular. I don't know if they'll necessarily have all of his stats or certain buffs that he has, but they're definitely stronger. Okay, you know what? Oh, we need more double strike. More... Oh, what was that? No. More stabby! What do you want? Ow. Spectral hit. Spectral hit is he gets... Ooh, hello. He gets, like, elemental damage every now and then. I don't think it's every attack. But like you saw, that one was poisoned. It poisoned me extremely briefly. And it'll have, like, a lightning, fire, and maybe every now and then it'll hit you with an ice one. Well, there you go. Which significantly slows me down, and nobody likes that. Johnny Bravo him! Hooray! Is that it? And the good thing about these...
I am overburdened.
Oh, yes, you are. I do need to identify that. This is a unique item. Right? Or is it considered rare? I think it's considered rare. Unique items are like a different color yellow. The yellow ones are usually better than the blue ones, and they'll give a significant amount of stats. Hey, auto repair! Goody. Just what I needed. Save me the...
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, let us put... Oh. I have no belts. Take a quest... Oh, there is ones of monsters left. Where'st be thou? Oh, you're getting stabby stick. Hooray! We have murdered absolutely everything. There's nothing left. I'll hold an alt on the way out of here.
Perhaps now the sisters will trust me.
I think they did already, but they didn't seem to have any real problems with you. I know the camp is right there, but I have a significant amount of town portal scrolls. Poof! So let's go get our reward for that. Pardon me. Hello!
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Hooray! So yeah, she gives you a skill point that you can put wherever the hell you want. So... wow. I'm going to want more friends later, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully Valkyrie is as useful... Oh, you have a...
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Well, maybe I have better things to do. So she is off the cold plains, which I cannot get to. So, oh, there's something else I want to do. I'm going to identify all of these items, and then we'll call it an episode after that. Reset stat. You can do that? That's new. I don't remember that. That is pretty cool. It didn't even seem like you had to pay for it, so that is very nice. So let us... how much money... Ooh, I only have 47? Really? So this thing, attack rating, is your chance to hit enemies. I don't give two balls about that, to be honest. I'm going to get a tome, because what these do is I believe they hold up to 20 of the scrolls. So those are very nice. That's easy. This sells for even the cracked wand. It gives 1,059 gold, which at the start of the game is a ginormous amount of gold. Put you away. I picked up this just to sell it, extra $100. So I don't have a better option for that. So I guess I could chuck these if I really wanted to. I'll put that on my second one, and I'll throw stuff later. We're getting all sorts of self-repair stuff, but it 18% enhanced defense on something that has 4 defense. It should be blue if it changed the modifier at all, or if it got modified at all, but it's not, so yay! So this is just better. I'll get rid of that. There's always a designated wand, staff seller, and whatever these are called, scepter seller in the town. So basically she's for your mage class, and Charcy over here will be for your warrior
Good
classes. Might as well. Do you have any decent armor that I could get? 15. Ooh, another purple shield. I love me some purple. Ooh, that's not bad. I do want a belt, because even the lowest level belt gives you another inventory slot. 1 to energy is really not all that useful. That's not... I don't know. Where are your stabby sticks? Fast attack speed. So it's really not that bad. If I'm doing 1 to 5 now... So this does 3 to 16 and 3 to 17. And they're roughly the same price. So I might as well give that a try, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyhow... Is that both? That's right, you can't equip a shield with that. So yeah, I have absolutely 0 block now, but, well, that's the way it is. So it's a good idea to check both of these guys.
Hello!
That sounds off for some reason in my head. Just to see what they've got. I don't think he ever carries wands and stuff like that, but he's always got, like, basic armors and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I am going to... Yeah, I'll just pick it up from here next time. I'm going to try to cut these as close as I can to 20 minutes. If I'm in the midst of a quest or something that's almost done, I'll let it run a little longer than that. But that's pretty much it for this episode. This is Takahmasak, and I'll see you later.